as much now I am, because that's my student life. Yeah, really. If you are in your student life and you are not serious about your study, so how can you get good result? But
Yes, yes,
now I
absolutely.
have, yeah, now I understand that yeah, study and education is really most important. But when
Importance.
we are in college time, school time, that time we are not so much serious. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Most of the people are not having much serious at the time of education, but when they are not getting anything, they will become very serious.
Yes, yes. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, very good afternoon, ma'am. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm also pretty well, and I
Okay.
don't know about you anything. So please introduce yourself first.
Sure. So yeah, my name is Ajit. I born and brought up in Maharashtra. It's a village area which is located into the Solapur district. And if I talk about my educational background, I have completed graduation from the Pune University. And at the present, I'm working as a supervisor in product-based company. So this is all about me.
Okay, that's very good. I'm glad to hear about
Yeah,
you. And then now I would like to tell about myself.
please.
Yeah, so I am Anjana and I'm connecting to you from UP, district Farrukhabad. I'm originally from Kanpur, but yeah, currently I'm in Farrukhabad. And if I talk about my qualification, so I have done my post graduation in English literature from Kanpur University. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love teaching, listening music. Apart from that, I run a YouTube channel. Its name is Anjana Educational Videos. That's it. Hello.
Yes, yes. Okay, ma'am. So in between, there was, disturbance. So I don't understand your profession. What did you say?
Yeah. So my voice is not coming clear.
No, now it's okay.
Okay. I am from UP, district Farrukhabad,
Yes, yes.
Uttar
I
Pradesh.
got your all the introduction, but I don't hear about your profession. What do you do at the present?
Okay, yeah, I am teacher and I go in my own institute. My husband runs an institute, so there I teach
Oh, that's great. And may I know which subject are you teaching over there?
English. I love
Oh,
English
that's great.
and teaching is also my passion. Passion and profession both you can say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's very nice. You are speaking very good English, I can say. And yes, you are saying that you are, a teacher. You are very good at this teaching a subject. But I'm sure that you will become very fluent as you are expecting in you that want a fluency
Yeah.
very soon because you know all the grammatical rules, regulation. So yeah.
Okay, so tell me, Ajit, something about you that why are you here and why do you want to learn English?
As I mentioned, I'm a supervisor in this profession. It's a private sector. There is more growth. If you have a skill, if you have a good command over this language, you can grow rapidly. So that's the reason I'm learning this language. And also, I want to, boost my the profession. So that's why I'm here to learn. Yeah.
Very good. That's very good. And I love those type of person, who always eager to learn something new. There are many type of person, they always think that this is not my age, I am settled, and what is the need of learning new things? But it gives us happiness, I think so. That if you learn something new and if you are learning day by day, so it looks like you are upgrading yourself, you are updating yourself, right? And there are so
Absolutely.
many things for learning. We can't say that I'm perfect, I know everything. When we interact with different type of
Yeah.
people, then we come to know, oh god, I don't know this, I don't know this, I should learn this. Then we feel confident, and also in I think we feel happy when we learn something new, right? That's very good. You are really very great job, and you should learn more and more whatever you want to learn.
Yeah, surely. I'm very crazy. I would like to tell you, I'm very crazy to learn this language. Nowadays, I'm more focused. And
Yeah,
most of the people don't want to go out from the comfort zone. That I also want to, highlight. They are saying whatever I'm having, I'm satisfied. But the scenario or the circumstance will not remain same all the times. It will
yes,
change one day. And that
yeah.
day we will realize we haven't done in my past anything. We didn't take any risk to learn something. So they will curse themselves. So that's what I'm learning here.
Very good. That's good. But
Yeah.
okay, tell me one thing that what do you do daily? Like you practice or you write or learn or you, I mean, read something for improving your English. What do you do?
Yeah, at the beginning, I'm focusing on my speaking part, but nowadays I'm making two more habits, writing as well as reading. I
Okay.
actually, yeah, reading is not my habit, but I'm making because of learning this language. And just it's been 1 month. I am writing random topics. I'm thinking and I'm writing. Sometimes I'm thinking about this story and just I'm writing whatever I'm able to write. And
Yeah.
also, just 1 week, I also started reading books of the Sudha Murthy, Miss Sudha Murthy ma'am. The
Yeah.
way of writing a story, it's very simple and easy to understand. So that's why I'm reading her books.
That's very good. And I love reading, I love writing, but you can understand that I don't have much enough time. That's why I'm unable to read and write. But yeah, I can say that when I teach children, that time I read a story and I tell them the whole, means of that story. So I can say that I read. And when I write, when I make make write my students question answer and all these things for writing, so I can say that I write. I don't write on NB, I can say I write on the board. So that time it's my reading part and writing part, I can say. Otherwise I don't have enough time. Like I'm a homemaker, so I have so many household chores. After that I have daughter, so I have to care her, I have to teach children, I am running YouTube channel, I have to edit video, talk with someone, so many things I have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, you are a very busy person. How do you manage? Because you are doing a lot of things at the same time. You are teaching in the private
Uh,
institute.
yeah, it's very hard for me. I can't explain, only I can understand. But I know only one thing: when you love something, when you enjoy with your journey, like I love speaking and I'm enjoying my speaking journey, so I am able to do. When you don't have interest in to do something, that time you feel bored, right? And if you love to do that thing, if you love your work, then you can do everything, you can manage everything. So that's how I do that. I love
Absolutely.
teaching, I love speaking, I love to talk in English with someone. That's why I'm able to manage, I think so.
Ah, okay. And you are consistent, I can say. Is it so?
Yes, yes. I daily upload video. I daily talk with someone. Sometimes, when I feel under the weather and I have some urgent piece of work at my home, that time I'm unable to connect with someone. But I try to connect with someone daily because I have to upload daily video on my channel.
Ah, okay. So I want to know that you are doing simultaneously three, four, five activities. Which activity do you like more hectic and it is sometimes it is very difficult to manage or difficult to make the consistency on it.
Yeah. For what? For speaking or for uploading videos?
No, like simultaneously you are doing so many things like teaching, making the videos, editing, homemaker job, as well as the take care of your daughter. So a lot of job you are having. So in which activity do you feel it's very hectic for you?
My household chores. When I have to cook food, when I have to, I mean, any household chores, that time I feel very boring. Like I always say to my husband that please go and call a maid for doing all this work. But I'm not from very high background. I can't afford that. any a maid come, it's my compulsion that I have to do all things, if my husband had any government job, that time it was possible. But we are private, sometimes we get low salary, sometimes we get high salary. We are not sure that how much money we will get at the last of the month, right? So I can't afford so much, so I have to do. But yeah, that time I feel very bored.
Yeah. So what about the living cost, ma'am, over there? Is it so expensive? Yeah, I think it's same every state. Because you are living in the city area, I guess. So in the city, there are more living costs. Is it so?
I live in my own residence, but where is my institute? It's on rent. I have to pay rent for my institute. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So many liabilities are there, and so for that you people are not affording to keep maid, and yeah, I can understand.
Yes. And yeah, my husband is always, he has done B.Ed, but he did not get job. Like we can see that there are so much, there are so less vacancy we find nowadays from by government. So that's why he is unable to take job. That's why.
Okay, it means your husband also trying to get into the government sector still, right?
Yeah. He has qualified CTET, TAT, but not get job. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a very tough, I can say, more competition day by day in the government sector
Yes, of course.
because most of the people are looking for a job in government, so that is why. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So,
So
are you not preparing for any government job?
I never prepared. Yeah, when I was unmarried, that time I gave exam for B.Ed and some banks preparation I did, but I did not qualify. I think that time I was not so much serious as much now I am, because that's my student life. Yeah, really. If you are in your student life and you are not serious about your study, so how can you get good result? But
Yes,
now I
absolutely.
have, yeah, now I understand that yeah, study and education is really most important. But when
Importance.
we are in college time, school time, that time we are not so much serious. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Most of the people are not having much serious at the time of education, but when they are not getting anything, they will become very serious.
Yes. And now only my teaching is profession. So I always inspire and motivate to my all students that you should think about your career just now, because when you have past time, so time, which time we have passed, time will never come again. So time is very important, that don't waste your time. That's why, like, I'm now in my speaking journey, English journey, so I don't want to waste my time. That's why I remain very busy, that I did not get anything before, so now I don't want to waste my time. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you make the your student you have to focus on your study because whenever we are saying or we are listening, but the students are not paying attention on their study. How do you make them to focus?
Yeah, we should understand the mindset of students, that how are they, what they want, and according to present situation, we have to teach them. Strategy. I think strategy of teaching time to time it change. Like when we were little, we were in college. That time the teachers used to teach in a different way. Today, children are not so serious. So, in the same way, we should not be so much serious about study. Like sometimes I make them understand very in a funny way, and I love with my students. I create entertainment class. Like if I'm more serious, so children will not pay attention. So that's how I do. That I know that I will be very serious, so children will feel very boring, because today children are really not want to be serious, as we see, in earlier days. The children were so much serious about study. So that's how I think teachers should change their personality according to their children. Only then they can handle. So that's how I do. And I always try to motivate and inspire also for students, because students don't know the value of English. They don't know value of coming future. It's our responsibility. It's teachers' responsibility that they should always be inspired to do, inspire to their children, students. So I do so. And when I teach, that time, like, I have to teach subject, but I try to make them understand that speaking is also important for you. So not only write in your NB all these sentences, try to speak, because I use English as much as possible in my coaching, because I always say to my student that I'm your English teacher. I'm not teaching you maths and science, so I will speak in English, and you should also speak, because if you speak English now, so you will not have to take any spoken classes. Yeah. So
Absolutely,
that's how
you
I
are right.
practice, and as well as my students can practice. That's how I do.
Yeah, it's very great answer actually, and it is according to the circumstance you are explaining and expressing. I
Yeah.
really, I really like very much the thoughts, because nowadays children are not understanding, and the age wise also, age factor is so more important. If the
Yes.
children are not mature, because we cannot make them understand by seriousness.
Yes.
Sometimes we have to be a child, we have to be a student, and to make them understand. Understood. Okay.
So Ajit, I think it's
So,
enough
ma'am,
for
do you have
today.
any question? Okay. So, no issue. It was very nice conversation, ma'am. I have enjoyed this conversation, and
Yeah.
I would like to connect with you again.
Yeah,
If
sure.
you have a time, please.
Okay, sure. You can message me anytime if you have time, and we can connect again. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. You too, ma'am.